So we'll try Anumol. Do you want to try again? Can we hear you?
Yes.
There we
Sorry about
go.
that. My screen was just frozen and I couldn't unmute my button. So it's all good now. And I'm very excited to be here in this webinar, my first time attending it. I have been doing this business over 2.5 years now. And I started in January 2021, when we were in the middle of pandemic. Um, just about me, I am in Canada. I live in Ontario, Canada. I'm a registered nurse. I'm originally from India. I came to Canada almost 15 years ago. And I have married. I have two little kids, little boys. They were only 5 and 2 years old when I started this business. At that time, I just realized, with the pandemic and when that happened, it just came to my mind. Having a one income is not enough. What if something happens to me? What if something happens to my husband? I have these kids, and the world had completely changed. Until then it never crossed to my mind to have start some business or anything like that. Everything was changing into the online world, and I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what to do, how to start. I'm not a tech savvy person. I have no previous experience. Then the work was getting quite stressful as well. I work in an emergency department, and in the beginning of pandemic, like everyone else, I was scared for my life, my kids' life. Coming home after work. And being a first generation immigrant, it's hard to just quit the job and stay at home and looking after the kid. I have a family back home. I support my parents and my relatives, and they were quite affected by the COVID as well. So all those things in mind, I was looking to do something, especially from home, and using the internet. Then I came across about this business opportunity. I was quite curious, but I wasn't sure I'm going to do it. I was quite skeptical. My husband is a lawyer here, so anything I get into, he will ask me 100,000 questions, and I don't know what it is. So when I saw that. And I saw some ad, and I watched the webinar, and it was very interesting. Same like you guys are watching this, and I connected with my mentor, and I confirmed, are you sure I'm going to get this money back in 30 days? Because I wanted to know what it is before I can make any decisions. At the same time, I was very curious. Then I decided to pay the 149, and they added me to this private Facebook group where people doing this business from all over the world. And yeah, I couldn't believe, how much money people are making it. I thought that back home, how I was raised was, study well, get a job, and work and work and work. They never told me how to live. Just told me get a job and work, and that's what I was doing. And when I had my kids, life got very busy. I am, all day I am at work, then I come home, little kids, I was tired, and all the shifts work, days, nights, weekends. Life was just being very monotonous, like, I was stressed out, and the pandemic came, and in the stress became even bad. I felt like I am, I can't give my 100% as a mother, as a wife, and also and a working woman. So that's kind of, I thought that, my kids needs me the most when they are younger. They need their mother. They're growing, and they need me in their life. So that's what it's all brought me into this. And I started almost right away. I discussed with my husband, I'm going to give it a try. I'm not a businesswoman. There is supportive community. So many people are doing this for so many years, and we use the social media platforms to do the advertisement. Until then, I thought that Facebook was just to connect with your friends. That's all I knew. I didn't have much of a knowledge how to do Facebook advertisement. Just post something in the Facebook and chat with my friends. That's all I had my technical experience. Just to have the work chatting. Then I connected with my mentor, my coach. They explained to me how what's the best way to start the business. And once I decided I'm doing this business, I wanted to do it in the best possible way. So I started the best possible way. And I told you I started in January. By March, I had my business up and running, like the sales funnel and everything, in February, because I was still working. Like I told you, I was busy. So I started it, and I was slowly taking it my time to understand about the business, going through the training site, how things works. And by February, things were up and running. And end of February, I start getting results, in the sense like good results. And by March, I was making 5-figure income. So, and that gave me a lot of excitement, because I can see it's working. And I the amount of the amount of money people were making from this business, I looked at it skeptically and thinking, is it even real? Is it possible? How can it possible? There is no, they are not like highly skilled, qualified people, like having executive degree or something. They're just like ordinary people, just like me, a housewife or a working woman, or in all walks of life. And especially there are professionals as well, but not just the professionals. You think that having a higher degree is the ticket to success. It's not. It's the way to leverage the systems, and using the right opportunities at the right time. So then I never looked back. And also I see a lot of people coming into this business, and they are also making money, and also changing their life. So that gives me a lot of energy. And everybody was talking about being isolated during pandemic time. Here I am. I haven't stepped out of my house. I was making multiple times more than my nursing income, and connected with so many people from all background, from different countries. That was huge for me. And and that gave me a lot of energy, a lot of confidence. Overall, that developed me as a person too. Before, I was just a nurse. I go to work, come home, do my house chores, go back to work in the same thing. It was just this as a cycle. I was worried about, what if I lose my nursing license? Oh my God, what am I going to do? Now I know, I don't want to lose my nursing license. That's not the idea. But it gave me the confidence. I can do something else in life. I am connected with so many like-minded people who are willing to help. And I have a highly skilled tech support at the back end. I was able to make this money with the support from the technical support from the back end. I don't know, like I don't have anything set up. People paying 149, and if they don't like it, within 30 days they will get the refund from anywhere in the world. I'm not doing that, but anybody who is doing that, it's automatically done for me. So I am basically using a proved system that worked for many people to make money for myself. So now when I look back, I'm very glad and fortunate that I decided to start that business 2.5 years ago. Now my kids are a bit older. I am not working as much as I used to. So now I am able to spend time with my kids, making sure they're done their homework and taking them for activities. I am with them more as a mother. At the same time, I'm not compromising my income. I'm making more money than I'm working, doing two jobs as a registered nurse. I'm I'm making more money. So, and I'm also able to help my family back home, my relatives who are badly affected by COVID and a flood that happened. So, and also help my parents. That gives me a lot of happiness, and I know I am able to look after my parents when they are older, their medical expenses or anything. I don't have to worry about that. Back home it's not like in Canada. It's not covered. So all these things are the good things I'm able to gain from this business. Being a nurse who has not much technical experience. If I can do this, a lot of people, they are looking to earn from home, is able to do that. We have a global platform, and the training site is amazing. You don't have to be in front of the computer like 9 to 5. Whatever time works for you. When I first started the business, I was probably spending 30 to 1 hour after my kids off to bed. I used to watch the videos on my mobile phone. I'm laying there. I watched little by little, because it is something new. You have to have an understanding of the business. Then only you can confidently talk about the business. So there is some learning involved in the beginning, but the key thing is that's what the other thing that really attracted me into the business. First of all, we are all stressed out about a lot of things that happening in the world. Your mom, or you have kids, your work. That wasn't something I wanted to do. I didn't want to start something by myself. I needed the support and the help. So that's the key in this. You have a mentor and a coach you can reach out, and we have a supportive community. They will help you grow in this business. So that's what happened to me. So I never felt like I was alone in this business. That helped me set up and succeed in the business. Now I am a business coach as well, and I help other people set up the business and start their business. So this business it has changed many people's lives around the world. And I know it is, sometimes it's people like look at this like, oh, how is it even possible? When you see the results, when you see how people are making this work, it is amazing. With that 149, you are getting a ticket to your future. You are giving a legacy to your children. You're building their future also. With this, I'm not worried about going on vacation. I just went on vacation to India for almost 2 months. And I have investment properties now. Like, I'm not working more than I was. The business is now I'm generating passive income, which was my dream. I never thought it would ever happen to me. If I don't go to work, I don't get paid. Yeah, I get paid if I go to work. But if the passive income is the key, if you are ill or something, or if in the business take you to the next level. So it's an amazing opportunity. Anybody can do it from anywhere in the world. There is no risk involved, in the sense, like, if you don't like it, or if you think that this is not for you, you will get a complete refund in 30 days. So it's
Amazing. Thank you so
yeah.
much for your testimonial there. I love what you were saying about working mom and being a working mom, because I know for me, like, fitting this business into the pockets of the time that you have is what's been most successful for people. Working moms, we wear so many hats. So that's amazing. Thank you for sharing your story.